Ah, hello everybody. It is I, the Frenchiest Fry. I hope everyone is having a lovely time zone. Uh, I suppose I should zoom out a little bit so we can actually see what we're working on. Oops. I say as I accidentally get rid of it off the screen. Today we are working on some more D&D art because I really want to try to finish this shit. Because I have been procrastinating on it for, ooh, gosh, I don't know, over 6 months. And my poor fucking D&D party has been patiently waiting for everybody to get their art. And I have just been drawing geishas. But today we are going to work on this and hopefully get some stuff done. As y'all can see, I have already started working on this a little bit off stream. Maybe like about halfway through the shading already, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish this tonight and then at least get a decent chunk done on Mr. Is it Alablaster? Yeah. And then we gotta do this one as well. So I'm hoping I should be able to at least finish this tonight and then get a good chunk of this done as well. But we'll see, like maybe I'll just do like a super long art stream and I'll just finish both of them. But if I end up doing that, there's a good chance that I will be taking some breaks intermittently just so I can get up and stretch and such. But yeah, without any further ado, I will work on this. And then the great part is, once this is done, I can just do fucking the art that I actually want to do, which is drawing men kissing. And then I never have to worry about this ever again. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. I know I did mention it at least to a couple of my friends, and I believe I also posted it on Blue Sky. But I am probably going to lean a little bit more into drawing not safe for work art. Mainly because I could use the extra eyes on my art and perhaps it may draw in some commissioners. Plus, it's also a great way to practice anatomy. And I won't be able to stream that on YouTube or Twitch for obvious reasons. However, if you did want to join me for those kinds of streams, I will be able to stream that on Picardo. So if you haven't already, like if you are interested, if you still want to hang out, if y'all still want to hang out and watch me draw that kind of stuff, make a Picardo account because I won't be able to stream it otherwise. Thank you, Rocky Mount, for redeeming first. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great time zone. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I will be streaming that art on Picardo. So if you're suddenly like, Otter isn't streaming on YouTube or Twitch with art, it's because I'm on Picardo. That's why. Of course, I'll still do my safer work stuff as well, but I do want to be a little bit more active on the spicy art account as well. Because I'll draw like one thing every like 6 months or so, and then I'll post it, and then I'm like, I should draw more, and then I just don't. But that'll change. Also, if I am locked the fuck in, if I'm quiet, it's because I'm locked in and I'm trying to focus. By any means, don't take that as like, don't fucking talk to me. I always like worry that some people think that they can't talk because I'm like focused and I'm not talking. But maybe I should like make a little GIF that like comes across the screen every once in a while that's like, if I'm quiet, just say hi. I don't know. It's all cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if me as a viewer, I don't care if other people do it, but then, like, me as a streamer, I'm like, do other people care? And, like, I shouldn't care, but I kind of do. I do to an extent, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm just trying to lock the fuck in, though. I am hoping to get some stuff done here. And then I think once I'm done doing the D&D art, I want to make myself a new icon. Because as much as I like my little pixel icon, I want to make like a better icon. Usually, like, my go-to thing to draw for my icons is I'll draw my Sona. I'll draw myself, my Sona, my otter, me. I'll draw with a little cigarette in the mouth. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I just think they look cool. I'll forever be upset about how vapes have, like, ruined the aesthetic of smoking. Like, I don't know. If you're gonna poison your lungs, just smoke an actual cigarette. At least with cigarettes, we know the long-term effects of smoking them. I don't think there's enough data on vapes to say whether or not they're worse or better, but I would imagine that they're probably worse because you can, like, choose the nicotine content in them. And, like, I feel like anything with flavoring is probably not great to be inhaling. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I just draw. And I don't even know what I'm doing when I draw. I just kind of hope for the best. And I keep adding things until it looks okay. I still think it's funny how, like, there's been times where people are like, oh my gosh, like, how do you draw this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. And I fear that there's probably been times where, like, I come across as, like, me being gatekeeping, but it's like, no, I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. I'll try to, and it sucks too because I'm bad at explaining stuff as well. I try to, like, explain how I do things, or, like, how I think about things when I'm drawing, but I fear it doesn't make sense half the time. A 3-stream streak, hell yeah. I love that for you. Oh, excuse me. Also, if you see me pause at any given time and I'm, like, looking to the left for an extended period, it's because I am watching hockey on my other monitor here while I draw. Or because I'm listening to music and adding it to my playlists. Because before I started stream, I went through... I have a bunch of, like, saved posts on TikTok from small musicians. And if I hear someone that I like, and I'm like, I kind of, you know what, I kind of fucks with your work, what I'll do is I will save them. I will save them, and then I will go through all of them and add them to my watch later, and then I'll listen to them while I'm doing something. And then whatever ones I really vibe with, they get added to the playlist. So if there's any moments where I'm pausing because I'm watching or I'm adding something to the playlist. But I'm gonna do my best to stay focused because I tend to get distracted while drawing. Particularly if I'm, like, yapping a lot. I will I'll think of like a random thing and I'll be like, I wonder how this works. How do magnets work? And then I start Googling things, and then I get distracted, and I go down the rabbit hole, and it devolves very quickly. So I'm going to attempt to not do that. And I shouldn't have to do that because I've already got all of my poses and things down. So unless if I somehow suddenly am like, and I start discussing something where I'm like, I have to look this up. Streamers with multiple screens perish the thought. I only have like 2 monitors, but sometimes even with my 2 monitors, I feel like the images of those people like sitting in like a security room with like 50 monitors surrounding them. I sometimes feel like that. Even though I only have 2 monitors. But it's because I have like I fucking have like 60 things on my I literally have my 3 chats. I got music, I got my video, I got my stream notifications all up on the second screen here, so it feels like I have like 50 screens open, but hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing great, RHL. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic time zone. Also, I'm fairly certain you're new in the stream, so I'm just gonna put this up on the screen really quick. I've been trying to get in the habit of, putting the rules up, the chat rules up on the stream whenever I have a new person join, but I have been forgetting lately, so those are my chat rules, and yeah. That's amazing to hear, and I'm good, always happy, and always positive. I'm having an amazing, super, incredible, fantastic day. Hell yeah. I love to hear that. I wish there was, like... So, actually, for those of you that have been in my stream before, you may have heard me complain about how YouTube hasn't given me access to like community guidelines. They finally gave me access, guys, but when I went to go and add them onto the YouTube thing, it only allows you to have 3 stream rules when I have like 20. So I was just like, okay, I'm not even gonna deal with that. What's up, Stego? How you doing? I am going around asking people if I could draw them for an act of kindness because I like making people happy. I mean, yeah, if you want to draw something, by all means, go ahead. You absolutely do not have to, though. It is appreciated, but you don't feel obligated by like any means. It can be anything you want. I don't know. I have a bunch of like characters and stuff. Like I said, you don't have to draw anything for me. I know I don't have to, but I want to do something that makes someone else happy. I learned that one act of kindness could help a whole lot. Yeah, that's fair. I don't have any like particular like request is the thing. So, how the fuck? How is this? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it like that. That's fine. Yeah, I don't have any like particular thing that I can think of that I want drawn. So the character that I'm drawing right now is not my character. If you want, you can like draw my model if you want, or I'm pretty sure if you scroll down into the YouTube description, I have a link in there with all my social media. And if you go into that link, there is a link to my character hub, and it has like all of my OCs and stuff, and all of the like reference sheets as well. So if you want, you can just go to or like you can just look up Automatic on Character Hub, because it's the same. It's like the same username everywhere. So yeah, if you are like absolutely insistent, you can check out that, and you can choose whichever character you want to draw. Because yeah, like I don't have any particular preference. Sure. Also, I do apologize if I'm being rude. Oh, no, you're not being rude or stressing me out at all. You're good. I was just... I was literally just talking about how I'm gonna try to stay focused on my art. Because whenever I stream art, I have a really bad habit of, like... I'll like think of something random, and I'm like, I have to look that up and like fact check, or like I'll just start like looking random shit up, and then I end up spending like half an hour or longer just like fucking around and not actually doing any art. So, oh my goodness. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Welcome to the stream, Brofta. Or is it Bro FDA? Brofta? Bro FDA? Either way, thank you. I appreciate that. And also, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely time zone. Now I know. What do you know? I'm scared. I can't wait to spend my 1,000 bits on... I don't know what I'm gonna spend the 1,000 bits on, honestly, but... I'm sure I'll find something to spend the money on. Whenever Bezos sends it to me. Give them to the poor. Stego, I am the poor. I am the poor. It is I. You got me. Let's do that just a tidbit more. You don't know? What happened? You knew, but now you don't know. I also don't know. Oh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna die. It's so cold. I'm so happy I have a heated blanket. It's actually like disgustingly cold in my apartment right now. Bless you. Thank you. Maybe Draw Me Doom Boy will help. Ugh. I don't take requests. That's a lie. Sometimes I take requests, but very rarely do I take requests. What is this? Oh, I forgot I started drawing that. Look, I'm getting distracted again. Why am I opening things? I don't know why I'm opening things. Never mind. I don't know why I'm opening things. I started opening things. No worries, just draw. Yeah, I'm trying. Take care. You're dipping? Okay. Oh, shit. Thank you for another 500 bits, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't believe people are sending me money. What did I do? What did I do? Oh man, one of these days, what I really would like to do one of these days is You love your drawing? Thank you. I appreciate it. I had a funny idea. I want to add I'd have to switch my VTuber software, I guess. What was I saying? I have an idea for like if somebody like sends a donation or bits, it throws like loonies and toonies at my model. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Otter Army. But I think it would be funny if I had like the Canadian coins being thrown at my model. But I have to, like I said, I have to change my VTuber software for that. You want to throw things at Otter? So yeah, okay. So right now the VTuber software that I'm using for my like face tracking and stuff is VC Faced, and VC Face is great. It's got a lot of options. But there's this other one that I have downloaded. It's called VNyan, and VNyan's really cool because it has a lot of built-in what's the word? It's got like a lot of built-in integrations. And one of the integrations that it has is like if like you can have it set where like somebody can just redeem channel points to like throw things at you, or you can have it like, oh, like if somebody like donates, it throws like rubber duckies at you or something. So that's a thing, but I don't think my PC's like strong enough to handle that. But perhaps when I have money again and I can like make my PC a bit stronger, I'm thinking I might switch to that because there's a lot of different like chat interactions that would be really funny. So yeah. I first saw a stream I've been able to catch in a while. What's up, Gary-san? How you doing? Hopefully your time zone's treating you well. I don't... Oh, you know what? It won't even matter. Because there's chainmail everywhere. So it's fine. Doing good, just setting up some stuff for a lab. Sounds like fun. What you doing in the lab? Are you making meth, perhaps? Pulling a Breaking Bad? Nah, we don't need that. But yeah, I really want to build like a secondary PC, so I can stream more things. Because I would love to stream Counter-Strike again, but my PC's not powerful enough for me to be VTubing and playing that. Even with like the PNG tuber part, it wasn't working very well. It's a cybersecurity lab, just a simple control server. Very neat, very cool. Very cool. Oh yeah. One of these days. One of these days I'll finish all of this fucking art and I won't have to do it. Oh, it's like, I was like, why? I was like, where's the color? I made it darker. It's because I have the eraser and not the pen. It would probably help to have the eraser, would be the thing that is selected. I'm trying to get a laptop set up to restream to Twitch too. All of the stuff for streaming can be a pain to set up. Yeah, I don't know what, like, streaming program you're using, but, I use, like, original OBS. The OBS that existed before fucking Streamlabs, like, stole their code and then made the program shittier. Don't use Streamlabs OBS, by the way. It's so much worse than regular OBS. And it runs shittier on your PC, too. But yeah, anyways, with regular OBS, there's a free plugin that you can get so that you can stream to multiple platforms at once. What is it called? It's called 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺 Multistream. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's spelled AITUM Multistream. And then it allows you to add all your different stream platforms on it. Lately, I've been having, like, TikTok has been sending me so many notifications, like, hey, you should go live on TikTok, hey, you should go, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking go live on TikTok, especially not now, because, the ownership was sold, and it sucks even worse now, so yeah. Also, I haven't, like, posted anything to TikTok in, like, a hot minute, but I still use it, but I don't post to it anymore, is the thing. But I should probably use it less because I spend way too much time on that app. Like, I spend, like, a disgusting amount of time on that app, and I waste so much time. And I would literally rather spend my time doing anything else, because the thing is, I could, like, the only thing that I honestly genuinely like TikTok for is that I have been able to find new musicians and new artists who are extremely talented, and that's the only good thing that's come from TikTok. The rest of it is literally just, like, me wasting my fucking time scrolling brain rot stuff. And don't get me wrong, I fucking love brain rot memes and whatnot. However, I definitely get stuck in the loop of just, like, scrolling mindlessly, and then I don't like comprehend anything that I'm watching. So I would literally, I would even argue that, like, watching a movie or, like, any sort of form of long form content is, like, infinitely better, because it's not destroying your dopamine receptors and your attention span, and it also allows you to actually process what you are watching, rather than just like, I'm going to scroll. You know what I mean? I use OBS as well. The issue I ran into trying multi-stream from my PC is it eats too many resources, causing lag and frame drops. Yeah, stream settings are like... It could just be your stream settings as well. Because, like, is it frame dropping on the stream end, or is it frame dropping on the PC? But yeah, like, generally speaking, if you're multi-streaming, you're gonna be using more resources. I get sucked into YouTube Shorts. It's bad. Shorts are so bad to watch, like 2 hours of dead content to find like 3 good videos. Yeah, like, that's kind of how I feel about TikTok. Like, maybe it's just because my algorithm is, like, different. Because my TikTok For You page goes from, like, stupid fucking brain rot memes to, like actual, like, useful information and also, like, enjoyable content. To, like, hang on, my fucking brain just shut down. It goes from, like, brain rot stinky memes to, like really, like, deep, serious content that is, like, very, what's the word? I'm not trying to say, like, oh, like, it's so deep, like, y'all would never understand. I'm just, like, it's more thought-provoking than just, like, haha, fart meme. But yeah. So that might just be me. So, like, I do get some good content, but I definitely, there's times where, like, I find myself just, like, scrolling past, like, the actual, like, well-made content that has effort put into it. Because I am just, like, I want to brain rot. So, yeah, and then I spend, like, I'll literally be, there's times where I literally catch myself scrolling just for the sake of scrolling, and, like, I'm not even, like, consuming any of the content, and I'm just skipping every video and scrolling and scrolling. And it's at that point where I'm just like, okay, like, I need to go fucking do something else, because I'm literally just sitting here making my brain atrophy as I am scrolling this shit. So, I have been trying to, if I'm on TikTok, I'm trying to, like, spend less time fucking around on it and more time engaging with, like, meaningful content on it, if I'm going to be on it at all. But yeah, like, I literally rather even just play, like, a video game or, like, watch a movie even, because it's like, okay, at least I'm, like, engaged with what I'm doing, if I'm doing those things, right? You could have written so much doom yaoi in that time spent scrolling TikTok. That's what I'm saying! Like, I spend 5 hours scrolling TikTok, and I could have written, like, 10k words for my fucking doomed yaoi, but instead I'm too busy scrolling TikTok. stream end. My shorts feed is cybersecurity, politics, and AI videos. No matter how many AI videos I download, so say I don't want, there's always more. I do the same stuff with just scrolling for nothing or scrolling while I'm falling asleep. Wow. Agreed that games movie is way better than scrolling. Yeah, I also keep getting fucking dog shit like AI slop videos, and like like what you said, it doesn't matter if I downvote it or if I like say like, oh, not interested, or even if I just like do what everyone's like, don't even like click not interested because it'll keep showing you more. But like even if I just scroll away like people tell me to, like I still get a shit ton of like AI generated slop, unfortunately, which pisses me off. Of course. But it's just not fucking good. I don't know. I definitely need to spend more time, just, like, doing other shit. I waste so much time on that app. So. But, like, I feel, like, it's funny, because, like, I'm worried about myself in that regards, but I feel like I'm not even that bad compared to some other people. Like, I'm pretty bad, but then I, like, see other people and they're, like, way worse than I am with that stuff, and I'm just like, alright, like, maybe I'm not as bad as I think I am, but I still do worry a little bit. I've made it better by subbing to shorts creators I like and just looking at the subscribe tab. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even, like, on TikTok, I don't even check my following tab, which is ironic. You think I would, but I don't. Nah, I just scroll the For You page, but I don't know. I just gotta fucking do shit other than scroll TikTok. Some kids I've met talk about days where they spent hours just scrolling. That's stuff worrying. I know if we had this stuff when I was a kid, I would have been screwed. See, I was lucky because I grew up poor, so I feel like I kind of missed the, like, brain rot of my generation, because, like, I think I'm technically considered, like, elder Gen Z, or, like, I don't know if I'm considered Gen Z or if I'm considered a millennial. I was born in 98. I think I'm considered elder Gen Z, but because I grew up poor, I didn't have access to a lot of the, like, newer tech coming out at the time. Like, I still got some of this stuff, but, like, it was usually, like, way later than everybody else. So, like, for example, I mainly grew up having dial-up internet, even though when I was growing up, most people were switching to high-speed internet. But my parents were poor and cheap, and they didn't understand, like, well, like, what's the point of having faster internet? Like, this internet's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. So, yeah, like, I had dial-up, like, well into, oh god, like, how old was I when we finally... I'm pretty sure the only reason why we switched from dial-up was because they stopped, like, offering it. And they just stopped doing it. And so, like, it wasn't because, like, oh yeah, like, we would like to upgrade now. It was because my parents were so cheap that they literally waited until they no longer supported dial-up before switching. So, in order for me to watch my brain rot, I either had to wait, like, 10 minutes for the fucking video to load, or longer, honestly, depending on, like, what video I was watching. Or, I would go to my neighbor's house down the street because they had high-speed internet, and they also had a bunch of the, they also had a bunch of, like, game consoles that I didn't have at home. So, like, they had a GameCube and, like, an Xbox. Some other shit. Just shit that I didn't have. So I would always go over to their house to, like, play games and stuff that I didn't have. Mainly like Animal Crossing and Super Mario Sunshine. Fucking ballin' game, by the way. But yeah, so we were about the same age then, and same here. I got my first phone at 15 because my GF upgraded and was just gonna trash hers. My parents hated tech. Dad still does not have internet. That's crazy, but like also kind of based for your dad, to be honest. Yeah, like I don't know. Because I grew up poor, like I was saved from a lot of that stuff. I feel like if I were middle class or higher, I probably would have been more like brain rotted than I already am. A lot of the stuff that I watched growing up for like entertainment was like Forensic Files. And what else did I watch? Like documentaries and shit. I used to watch Steve Irwin growing up. He was like my first ever like celebrity crush that I had. If you if you want to consider him a celeb, like I would say like Steve Irwin's a fucking celebrity. I guess it depends on like your definition of what a celebrity is, but like he's well known. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, like I watched a lot of Steve Irwin growing up. A lot of like nature and the History Channel. My dad is the definition of a mountain man. If he can't touch it, he does not want it. He caved and got a TV like 4 years ago because his wife forced him. Honestly, yeah. One thing that I do really miss about like early 2000s is like, and again, this might just be because I grew up poor, but like constantly being connected. Like, smartphones weren't really a thing for me. The closest thing that I had to a smartphone was a BlackBerry. If you want to consider that a smartphone, like I guess it kind of is a smartphone. But I had like a hand-me-down BlackBerry at one point. But I didn't have data on it, so like I couldn't watch videos or anything. I only had texting and calling. And that was just local calling as well. So that was like the biggest thing for me. But you're finished? Hell yeah. Post it. It's on your post. Oh, that's really cute. I like that a lot. I'm going to save this. Hang on. Save image. Why are you saving as a WebP? I don't want a WebP file. Hang on. Wait. Look at this lovely fan art from RHL. It's very cute. That's so adorable. Thank you. Hell yeah, we're gonna fucking save that. Where's my art folder? Here we go. DRHL 20. Perfect. Alright, it has been saved into the fan art folder. Oh, that's adorable. That's what I said. It's a very cute drawing. I like the art style a lot. It's very cute. I love it. The thing I miss from back in my day is just going to a friend's to see if they are free, so just want to do something. Now you gotta text and make plans. See, I hear ya, but like also as an introvert, I kind of prefer being given a heads up. Thank you. It's used forever to keep as a memory that one act of kindness can make someone smile. I appreciate you, RHL. Also, hi, depending. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a lovely time zone. Welcome to the stream. Also, putting the rules up on the stream again, because I'm trying to get better at remembering to put these things up. You're very welcome. Hell yeah. You just subbed? I appreciate it. But yeah, these are the chat rules. So yeah. I love your profile, by the way. It reminds me of the stop signs you see when walking. My profile. The stop signs you see when walking. Am I... I feel like I'm confused. I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, depending's profile. Okay. I was confused. I was like, huh. That's fair. I just like to do stuff on impulse. Fair. So here's my thing. Like, I'm weird. Sometimes I like to do things on impulse, and then sometimes I need, like, a few days, like, heads up to mentally prep for it. It depends. If I'm the one that suggests it, hell yeah. If somebody else suggests it, I'm like, I don't know. We'll see how I feel. For me, it depends. Like, going to someone's house and hanging out, I can do whenever. But going out to do stuff, I need at least a day. Yeah, I think for me, it also depends on, like, who's asking. There's certain people where it's like, okay, like, you drain my social battery. And then there's certain people where they're, like, they don't drain my social battery. So... it depends. Like, if it's my mom asking me to hang out, I definitely need, like, days to, like, mentally prep. But that's just because of how my mom is. But if it's, like, a friend that I really enjoy being around and, like, hanging out with, if they just, like, asked me randomly, I'd be like, hell yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go do more art for others and make the world a better place like I did with your stream. I made you happy. Anyways, you are an amazing, super incredible, fantastic person, and you are doing amazing. I appreciate you, RHL. Thank you again. That's very sweet. I hope you have a great rest of your time zone, and thank you again for the fan art. For sure, I'm just talking about close friends. Yeah, that's fair. I'm like very like weird and particular when it comes to certain things. Like I'll have like an empty social battery, but I can still play a game like Counter-Strike 2 that requires me to talk to people, and like that doesn't drain my social battery at all. But like if I have to like go to work, that drains my social battery. Oh boy. interesting things happening over here. Correct, Stego. Watch, now that you've switched over to YouTube, there's gonna be like 5 people that show up randomly in the Twitch chat. Having to control my facial expressions is what drains my social battery, so I feel you on the work thing. If I have to hide my face from telling someone how stupid they are, it's rough. Oh, don't get me started. I used to be a server for a long-ass time, and now I work at, like, a retirement home. And, I'm essentially, like, doing the same stuff that I did as, like, a waiter, but, for the elderly. But like I don't have to like go up to each table and like take the order and stuff. It's basically my job just to like plate it up, and then the other workers like bring the food over to them and do the rest of it. But it's nice because like none of my coworkers like expect me to be like super like cheery or anything, but there are times where my residents can be like a little bit needy. Yeah, like there's a couple of them that just like getting attention. Like there's always one woman that's like asking for help, but she doesn't actually need any help. She just wants attention. And there was one time that she got mad at me because I wasn't helping her, but like she wasn't really telling me what was wrong. She was just like, everything is wrong, and I'm like, I can't help you if you don't specify what exactly is wrong. Also, because of my, like, because of the work that I'm in, there's, like, certain things that I'm not allowed to do. So, like, for example, I am not allowed to, like, touch the patients, like, at all. Or, like, the residents, I suppose. I'm not allowed to, like, touch them or anything, but, like, sometimes they'll come up to me and they'll be like, oh, like, can you push my wheelchair around a little bit? Like, can we just go for a walk? And I have to tell them, like, I'm sorry, like, I wish I could, but 1, I don't have time, and 2, even if I did, I would get in trouble. So. Bye, guys. I hope you have a great day or night. Okay, thank you, depending. I hope you have a great time zone. Thanks for popping by, and thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. That would drain me super fast. There is the emotional component when working with the elderly. I couldn't do it. Yeah, it's definitely, like, not for everybody, but, so, like, my position, so it's called dietary aid is what it's called, but, with my position, did I pause the music by accident? No, I didn't, never mind. Sorry. I thought I, like, had accidentally paused the music. Anyways, basically, what was I saying? So my job used to be a lot more involved with the residents. So at my facility, what they have, like, so they have, like, the 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, but in between each meal, they also have a, like, tea cart that goes out with snacks and drinks. In between the different meals. So, where was I going with this? My brain just completely shat itself. Oh, right. So, it used to be the dietary aide's job to go and do tea cart, So that would mean that I would have to go to each resident's room, or like just go around, because they like to walk around the halls and lobbies and stuff, or like they'll just chill out there or whatever. So it used to be our job to go and do the tea carts. But that was before I started working there. And if that was the case when I started working where I'm currently at, then I would be a lot, like, more emotionally affected by them getting sick and or passing. But I don't have to do that. That's not something that we have to do anymore. That's something that the PSWs do. But even though we're not doing that, and like even though I don't really like, I don't talk to every single one of my residents. Like I know who each, like I know them all by name, and like I know what they look like and stuff. Obviously, but I don't talk to all of them. But even though I don't talk to all of them, there's definitely like I still like find myself getting like a little bit sad when they pass, like even if I, you know, don't interact with them a whole lot. Like there's a couple of residents that do like to come up and chat with me. But like the ones that have passed recently, like I either have never spoken to, or like very, like I've only spoken to like kind of briefly. But like it still makes me sad sometimes. So like there was a couple that was on my unit, and then fairly recently the husband had passed away, so it's just the lady left now, and it makes me like these two residents in particular I had never really like interacted with ever, but like just hearing that, like, oh yeah, like her husband passed away, like that made me so fucking sad. And like I don't know. It's definitely one of those jobs where it's like not everybody can do it. But it is still, you know, an important job. Somebody's got to do it. And like my thing is like, while it's like kind of emotionally like sad to deal with, I am also of the opinion that I would, how do I word this? I enjoy that I get to help make their final years more comfortable, and that I am making sure that their food is like as tasty as possible, and you know that they're getting all their snacks and stuff that they enjoy. And like if they come up and chat with me, like I'll chat with them and, you know, hold a convo with them, and I don't know. It's definitely emotionally tough, but at the same time I think that a lot of them are just really lonely, and like I don't know, they just need somebody to talk to kind of thing, and I'm able to do it. But yeah. I don't really know what the general point I was making is. I guess just like, yeah, it's not a job for everybody. But yeah. What's up, Name? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good time zone. But yeah. I like my residents a lot. And it's funny too, because like this sounds like kind of fucked to say, but like you kind of end up getting like you end up having like some favorite residents. And like the funny part is like some of my favorite residents are people that I don't even talk to. They're not even residents that I talk to frequently. Like I have a new resident on my unit, and he became one of my favorites, not because I talked to him or anything, or like because of anything in particular. I just think that the way he carries himself is like very cute and like adorable, and I don't know. He's He's just a funny guy. I don't know. And then another one of my favorite residents, he's like really fucking sassy. And if I'm like taking too long, it's not even me taking too long. He's just impatient, but he gets impatient sometimes. And he's like, "Where's my food? Can I eat yet?" And every single time he gets that way, the PSWs are like, they're like, stop it. They have to check the temperatures. We have to make sure that the food isn't going to kill you. And then he gets all like upset about it. But like, he's so funny. Oh, goodness. But yeah. Stop wiping your dirty beak on my freaking water bottle. You're lucky you're cute. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yes. The one wiping his dirty beak on my water bottle. The budgies are so silly. Dude just wants to eat. Well, he can eat, but he can wipe his dirty beak on something else other than my water bottle. He's being a little brat. Who took it? Man. Who took the greasy shit on my stream deck? They're so messy. They like to poop on everything. I had to wash my fucking water bottle because one of them decided to take a greasy shit, like, right near the mouthpiece of my water bottle. Oh, I meant the old guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does just want to eat, but he's very... He's funny. He's funny. He's a silly fucking guy. He always asks for coffee. He's like, "Can I get a double-double? Can I get a double-double?" And then the PSWs are like, "Dude, just fucking wait. We're getting other people's drinks." And it's like, I get it, man. I get it. And then it's sometimes if he's like really fed up, he'll just walk out of the dining room. He just doesn't care. Oh boy. Do a little save. Is that? It is. Okay. I get to go bowling tomorrow, guys. Isn't that fun? Isn't that freaking epic? Because it is... it's my sister's boyfriend's birthday today. So tomorrow we're gonna go freaking bowling, and it's gonna be epic. And I'm gonna frickin' smoke everybody in bowling because I'm so good. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. I could be, if I tried. I used to be good at bowling when I was like a small child. And not because I was actually good, but I don't know why. I don't know why this happened, but when I was a kid, I would go bowling with my dad and my sister. And I would fucking, like, walk right up to the fucking line, and I would, like, two-hand, like, toss it from between my legs. And then what I would do as a kid is, if the fucking bowling ball started going the way that I didn't want it to go, I would start stomping my foot in the direction that I wanted the bowling ball to go. And then for some reason it worked. And I distinctly remember, like, getting, like, 3 or 4 strikes in a row. And as a child, I thought it was because I had the power to control the bowling ball by stomping, so I would stomp on the ground. But 15 consecutive gutter balls. Honestly, well, actually, no, that's right, because, okay, I'm pretty sure my sister rented out the entire, like, fucking bowling alley. Or, like, at least, like, a bunch of lanes. But, one of them is gonna have the guardrails on it, because as long as the weather's good, at least, my niece and nephew will be coming down from up north, and They're small children, so we will be having to put the gutter ball things on for them, at least. I'm so bad at bowling. I'm happy if I can hit 120 plus. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm actually a god at bowling. It's been a minute since I've been bowling, so I don't know if I'm gonna be complete dog shit or not, but I'm certainly gonna try. We're definitely gonna try, and it's gonna be lots of fun. I'm getting hungry. Pookie Bear? Can you come here when you have a minute? Please? How hungry? On a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being I'm starving. I'm probably sitting at about a 6 now. Hello, Pookie Bear. I have a trade offer for you. Don't fucking side-eye me like that.
Go on.
My trade offer is that you prep the burgies by yourself, and I will finish the rest of dinner tonight, and I'm thinking we have hamburg steaks, if that's something that would interest you. But even if we don't eat that tonight, we still need to get the prep done for it and get it in the freezer at the very least, because we cannot keep that in the fridge. So that's your first trade offer.
What's the other trade offer?
Your second trade offer is that you wait until I'm done streaming, and I'll help you fucking prep the burgie stuff. And in return, you make me a quick little meal. Probably ramen noodles.
We'll probably do the ramen options.
Okay. You really don't want to fucking...
I don't want to do anything. I want to rot. I want to pass away.
You don't get that luxury, because I don't.
I know.
How's your feet?
Good.
Yeah? Horse. I could eat a horse. I don't even know if horse meat tastes good or not. Has anybody eaten horse in the chat? And if you have, does it taste good? I think, like, maybe the weirdest exotic meat that I've eaten is, like, kangaroo or, like, ostrich. A haunts. Okay. That horse emoji is reminding me of this one song that I kind of don't like it, but I kind of do like it. It's called Stupid Horse by 100 gecs. And every once I'll forget about its existence, and then I'll suddenly remember it again, and then I get it stuck in my head. But it goes like, "Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost my money in my bank account. Oh no." I'd put it on if I wouldn't get fucking, like, stricken down. But, alas. Alas. Kind of song I need in my life. It has, there's like a sick fucking, what's it called? Like an animated music video for it. I don't think it's official. If I'm remembering correctly, it's not official, but it's, I'll send it to you, actually. Yeah, it's a fan animation, but the fan animation's very cool. Where's Steggy? There's Steggy. It is so freaking cold in here, man. God, I'm so happy I have a freaking heating blanket for my perpetually cold feet. How the fuck did I make Jarvis look shiny? Hold up. How did I draw again? Fuck did I do this? Good enough. I'm just gonna say good enough. It's good enough. Oh. Let me do a little save. Oh. Ugh. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm thinking once I finish this, I might go take a break to eat real quick, and then we'll continue with the art stream once I'm done eating. Actually, what I might do is I might just finish this and then call it a stream, and then I might work on more art off stream, maybe. Maybe I'll take a bit of a break and give my wrist a chance to chill for a moment. Because, yeah, I'm pretty well done this. There's a couple of things that I need to do for this, but then once I'm done those things, this drawing will be done. Oh my god, that means I'm almost done all the D&D art I need to do. Holy fuck. All I have to do is the other one that I showed at the beginning of the stream, and then my own. But mine can wait, because I already have art for my characters, so I'm not too concerned about that. Although I think the DM might wait until I finish mine to use the art. Maybe not, I have no idea. But yeah, methinks once I finish this, I think I will just work more about this off stream. Oops. Okay. Yippee. We have another one finished! Yippee. Save. Sure. Okay. Edit. Alrighty. Cool fucking beans. Alright. So, yeah, as promised, I am going to end stream now. Because, yes. I must eat. And I want to give my wrist a little bit of a break before I get back into drawing. I'll probably be live again tomorrow with some more art. We'll see if I'm going to be working more on D&D art or if I'm going to do some personal stuff or whatever, but either way, I will see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, peace, and have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye!